Yeah, it is. This is some silly stuff. Hammerfists. In what kind of context are we talking about? Probably sport, but it could be self-defense. I've always been fascinated with landing hammer fists standing in either kickboxing, Muay Thai, or MMA sparring. It's hard because their hands are going to come up. The hands are in the way because it goes in an arc instead of a straight line. That's why jabs and crosses are such good punches, and why hooks, which go around the guard, right, are so good. Hammer fists are super hard to land on a person who doesn't want you to land them. But I figured out some dirty, silly kind of things. We're gonna land some hammer fists standing. The biggest problem with this is not that they're hard to land. These are all sort of high percentage. Like, these are gonna land. The first time you try them in sparring, they're gonna land like every time. The problem will be your sparring partners are gonna get kind of pissed off because Cliff is sort of like, not outright said, don't do this anymore, but has said, okay, we get it. Like, we got it. You don't have to do that anymore. Because the underside of your glove, this is the thing about the hammer fist. If I want to put my whole self into it, right, you can get a lot of power. Same thing with this one. You throw it, boom. It's a powerful shot. But you got to put your whole self into it. But you don't really, because this is a harder surface. There's less padding there, and you're adding your tricep meat into it. And you think, oh, this is an arm punch. Yeah, but if you're hitting a person at a time when they're not expecting to get hit, you can short stroke that thing a little bit and just be quick with it. But the first setup, you've seen this before. This is high percentage. First time you throw this, it's gonna land, but you gotta have a real right hand. I gotta have a right hand that Clifton respects. Just pretend you respect my right hand. Boom, ooh, boom, yeah. Even if they sway, they block, it doesn't matter. We're gonna fake, boom, and step. And this one I can put my whole ass into. Boom. Right? It'll make them feel like they have to poop. We go like this. Boom. Bang. Also would work if you had a knife, consequently. You also can kind of do this a little even less technical, if this could possibly get less technical. And you could throw, be slightly off balance, and then allow yourself to fall into it. I throw it like this, and you think, well, you're gonna get countered or whatever. Remember, it requires you to respect the right hand. We go, whoom, he's scared, and I fall into this. Haters gonna say it's fake. I land it literally the first time I ever throw it at anybody in any kind of sparring. Now, subsequent attempts will be met with either derision or you will get countered into oblivion. But the very first time you throw it, you're gonna get it. These next few are pretty disgusting. I've often said that we need to try to get inside position when we end up in a clinch. I don't favor collar ties because everyone's always way taller than me, and it just becomes unrealistic for me to always get, a good solid plumb. But a lot of times I end up here. To get any power from here to here, it takes a whole lot of ass to put into it, right? We gotta really turn. Right, and you can throw an okay shot from here, but the hammer fist falls even further behind. Think about throwing a football, like the way you throw a football. You don't push a football. You throw. You pull it. I guess I don't know. I never played football, but that's how it looks to me. We're gonna shut up, right? We're gonna, instead of just turning like this and not getting much. If I turn and let the hammer fist come late, boom, you get an extra few inches of travel. And you can always use a few extra inches. Boom, like that. You're not gonna take it? You wanna take the shot?
No, I don't.
And you might think, it's got no power. Has plenty of power against a person who maybe doesn't think that they're gonna get punched here. Mm-hmm. What are you worried about? If we're tied up like this, worried about knees and stuff, right? Yeah. Or me trying to get a better clinch position, right? Usually not this. To throw a good punch, a lot of times people will break off, and then he feels all that energy and stuff. But if we just turn, woo, woo, bing. Speaking of the clinch, a lot of times this happens to me. He's gonna get a collar tie on me, right? This one, sorry, yeah. And I am going to push and frame. What I like to do, I don't know if this is legal. You'll probably tell me it's not. I like to trap this. I even don't mind trapping it like this. Right? And when you're wearing these big soft pillows in sparring class, you can put this on here. Now this, presents a problem because if I move this hand out of the way, he could clinch me better or yeah, he'd have a better shot. So I keep this here and I'm just gonna start. Don't try to, hey, yeah! Don't do that, right? Just keep them short and just frame on them like this. While you're holding on to this, right? Hold on to this right here and just frame on them like this. They won't immediately have an answer for it because nobody does that. From the other side, he throws that collar tie on, right? I push away, I hold on to it, boom, 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 boom. And you gotta make them quick. You'll land the first one. A lot of times what happens, because they're not super hard shots, you're just using your tricep meat. Turn and face me. I won't hit you hard, I promise. Right? I won't hit you hard, I promise. You bump him in his little lip, right? You get his little whip, you bust his little whip. No, they won't do that. He's doing all this because he knows it's coming. But he busts his little lip, they'll keep on coming on. You know, and they'll give you like a bunch of them, and you can just go bip, 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 bip. You can give them the little Brock Lesnar punches. If you do end up inside and you want to make this work for some reason, I kind of don't. I don't recommend this, but it's kind of a Hail Mary type of you just want to land some shit and you don't care how you land it. If you do end up in inside position and he goes for a clinch or something like that, I would say that you should probably be trying to improve your clinch position, but maybe you don't care, or you're like you're just about that grimy, dirty life. Cliff!
Go ahead.
What do you keep... Dude, turn your face. Come here. Like, you think, well, this has no power. How much power do you think you need when you're hammer fisting someone's nose and lips? Like, how much... He doesn't like this, right? So, okay, turn your face and put your glove up so I can simulate, right? If we just go... And you're going to be like, this is scrubby bullshit. Yes, it is. That's what you subscribe for. Scrubby bullshit. Things are not going my way. Cliff is wrecking me. And just go ahead, proceed to wreck, right? He's wrecking me up. The problem is people don't try it because it's not correct. It's not the correct way to fight. He goes on the inside, bing, bing, bing. I get on the inside, bing, bing, bing. I throw a big punch, whoosh, boom, like that. Try it. Did I miss one? Did I miss any?
You did something like the little slap thing.
Oh, let's get Kung Fu-y up in here. This is actually, I learned this in Kuk Sowan. It's called the Huijin Sudo, right? Go southpaw for me for a second, please, so they can see this cool move. I've done this in sparring. It is not, I won't say it's legit, like, oh, it definitely works. This only works because I'm subverting expectations and I can back it up with good fundamental, kickboxing. The cute shit only works if you can back it up like that. I go like this. And instantly, the MMA gym bro over here gets angry, right? How dare I make light of what we're doing here? This is serious business. I might even get super fancy and go like this. Now, what he probably should do, you probably should kick me. No one's ever done that, though. You should probably throw even just a big round kick. Just like, I won't be in a position to do much of anything. But they never do. They always get greedy and come at me with off-balance punching. All right, they come forward. We touch. We pump that thing again in case there's another punch. And then we back fist there. They're going to, you know what? They'll see. Go try this part. If you're down there in the comments saying none of this is real, it won't work, fine.
Hey, shit works. He hits me with it all the time. He hits me with it all the time.
Well, to be fair. Anyway, I got this. All right. Touch. Maybe another punch is coming. Touch. Bop. I might even get cute and go to here. Because what are they probably going to do? Their brain's going to short circuit. They're going to say, I don't know how to play this game. They start running away. And we get even more bullshit-y. Right? You can make that little step behind kick work if this is occupied. This can only become occupied if you're doing weird shit. But more importantly than all that, yes, this stuff works. Yes, you can land it. Yes, in real sparring with real fighters, professional fighters, you can make this stuff work. It's fun. We should be having fun. So, I want to make my sparring partner laugh. I go, I got him, right? Woo! I come in, inside. Boom! Let go of my glove, man. Wait. Boom! Got him with that one. Boom! But you got to turn. Ha. So the hammer fist in an MMA, kickboxing, or Muay Thai context can work. You just got to be willing to piss off and alienate your sparring partners. They're gonna say that it doesn't. They're gonna say it doesn't work.
Well, I've been hit with it a couple times.
But maybe I taught you all the wrong stuff so that I could land this bullshit on you.
Well, I landed on other people because you landed on me. Like the double punch.
When you go to the other gyms.
Yeah, the double punch.
Yeah.
But I just do it. I'll laugh about it afterwards.
And it only works because he also boxes and kicks and knees and does stuff the right way.
The only thing I have a hard time seeing is this and then that.
You can't. Well, you can't because what are your choices? Eat the right.
Yeah.
You know, because you have to address this right. You have to address the right hand some kind of way.
Yeah.
And then that comes. And then this just makes you mad. It's just like, oh look, I'm gonna put my gloves in here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me a punch, right?
You can't
Give me a
jab.
punch. Oh, no, you can't.
Yeah.
Ma-ma-ma.
That's when you throw kicks at their legs.
Huh?
That's when you kick the legs.
Yeah. They should kick me. When I do this, they should just kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every time I do this,
I like it.
they want to punch me.
I would probably use it in a fight if I was beating him up bad. Like if I had got his rhythm down.
Oh, we didn't do that one.
If I was beating him up.
There it is. That's it. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Yeah.
If they duck their head down low for the overhand, like they duck their head, they're ducking like this, right?
Yeah.
You go like this again.
Yeah.
It's the same principle as that right there.
I would use it in a PKB or IKF. If
Oh yeah, just a clown.
If I was beating a guy up.
Just a clown on the guy?
Yeah.
Bah.
Yeah. Cause I think it's legal.
You can hammer fist two guys. Hammer fist two guys at once.
Let's go. Get out of here.